Listen, we cannot let the length of the road or the steepness of the curves get us down. We have to look at today as every day as an opportunity for women to rise above. And it's time for all of us moms to push hard to make the case that today, more than ever before, we have to work together to protect our children. Protect them from pollution that is not only going to rob them of their health and well-being, but their future as well. Today remains the day for us to stand up and to fight for what we know is right. Because we have some serious issues to tend to, and we cannot dwell. We have to move forward. While I know that many of you are worried about what's going on in D.C. as I am tired of fretting. We just have to act. We have children to protect. We have natural resources like clean air, water, and land that must be sustained, because we know that these critical resources are actually the engine that fuels our economy. Efforts to protect the air we breathe or the water that our children drink do not put our economy or jobs at risk. Just the opposite. You know, we haven't worked tirelessly to defend the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, to do things like reduce mercury pollution or get the lead out of drinking water because it's just a fun thing to do. It's not, I'll guarantee it. But it's because that robs our children. It robs them of their health and well-being. Their opportunity to succeed leaves when you drink lead in your drinking water. We cannot let that happen. We are talking about impacts on children and women of childbearing years that we have been fighting hard together to take care of, and we haven't worked to strengthen standards that protect our kids against asthma and debilitates whole families because of it, only to sit on the sidelines and mope and say, I'm really sorry we lost that one. We have to get in the game. We can't let other people make decisions for our lives and our children without doing everything humanly possible to fight against those ideas and return to the core values that made this country great, the ones that we all embrace. And so we have to work together. You know, the world of environmental protection, which many of you will remember, was actually a bipartisan effort for all of its history. For the past 35 years, 40 years, 45 years, we have worked together, recognizing from the beginning of Teddy Roosevelt way back when, that it was Republicans who first embraced conservation. It was Richard Nixon that started the Environmental Protection Agency. And who do you think was pushing for the Clean Air Act amendments of 1990 that we enjoy? That was George Bush. So we have to stop thinking about this as a partisan issue. We need to get back to a bipartisan effort, because I will guarantee you that pollution does not discriminate by party line.